Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This chapter is a real hoot. We get to talk about the planets. And anybody who takes an astronomy class really usually is very interested in all the different planets. And so we're going to go through them in order. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. And we're actually going to save Pluto to another section because dear sweet Pluto has been sort of downgraded, as I'm sure you're aware. Now, the ancient Greeks called the planets wandering stars. The ancient Greek phrase is asters planetes, and that meant wandering stars for thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of years. People, when they'd look up at the night sky, they noticed that all of the stars had these very regular circular patterns. And then there were some weird, stray, wacky objects that would move in slightly different patterns, and those were the planets. So long ago, they figured out that there was something up there that was just different than the background of stars. What we're going to engage in this chapter is something that's called comparative planetology. And comparative planetology is the study of all the different planets, their surfaces, their interiors, their geologies, because we have one planet, planet Earth, and as mankind gets smarter and we're smarter about science and climate and weather and changes that are occurring on our own planet, we only have this one place to look at. But by examining all the other planets that are out there, these are like different laboratories. And we can see what happens if global warming goes out of control. We can see what happens with different geology, different magnetic field strength. And it is a huge and magnificent source of information as we try and manage and take care of our beautiful planet Earth. Now, as we go through these planets, and guaranteed this is something that you're going to be expected to know, you need to know how to remember the planets in order. Somewhere in elementary school, you may have learned one of these cute little mnemonic devices on how to know the order of the planets. The one that I learned as a child, and so it still sticks in my head, is my very excellent mother just served us nachos is the modern version. When I was a kid, it was 9 pickles because we had Pluto back in the day. But the modern version is just served us nachos. Here's a couple others that you might like better. Mercury's volcanoes erupt mulberry jam sandwiches until noon. Many very elderly men just snooze under newspapers. If you have another one that you use and like, please use that. If not, pick one of these because if you're going to take an astronomy class, you need to know the planets in our solar system and you need to know their relative order. I'm going to have you watch a couple of videos when I'm done with this little section, and then we'll go one planet at a time. We're going to start with the interior planets, and the interior planets are called terrestrial planets. And those include Mercury, Venus, Earth, and of course our moon, and then Mars. The reason why these are called terrestrial planets is because the prefix terra means Earth. And so all of these planets are quite Earth-like, and they're Earth-like in the fact that they are rocky. All of these planets are primarily made of rock with layers of water or ice or gas on top of them, but this is very, very different than the outer planets, which are a lot of gas. So we will get to those after a bit. So we're going to stop, watch a couple of videos, and when we come back, we're going to start with Mercury.